Hello, and welcome to Freya's Tropical Garden. One of the main jobs we've been doing here over the last week is refreshing the paint on our fences, although I've gone for a more vibrant red this year. The weather is warming up, both daytime and nighttime temperatures, and we've had some lovely sunny days. And although my garden is still a long way from being the lovely lush jungle it gets to at the end of the year, it is starting to look more green than it is brown now. The gunner has got off to a good start this year, and although it has been really slow growing for me after the last couple of years, I'm hoping that it's going to get to a big size this year. And the new fronds are emerging on my tree fern. My Ensetes have all been uncovered now, and you can see this one starting to grow very nicely, with a peony doing well in the background. I did try to get my cat Athena to move for this shot, but she was adamant that she was very comfortable. And my Canna Cleopatra started to grow again now, and you can even see the markings on the leaves here. I've now uncovered my larger Ensete because the smaller ones have been doing very well. And you can see here it's still alive at the centre. We're not expecting any cold temperatures, but I will be keeping a close eye on the weather just in case. This is Eucomis Sparkling Burgundy, which is starting to grow now. Hopefully these lilies will grow better now that I've protected them from slugs. Please see my previous video if you want to see the method I've used. My Spotty Dotty is already starting to flower. If you're not familiar with this plant, you have to keep an eye out for them because the flowers actually occur underneath the leaf. I have a few tulips in flower underneath my Tetrapanax, which is now starting to grow back partway down the stem. And my Ruum's already getting to a good size. This will grow a lot bigger over the next couple of weeks. My Ginkgo tree started to get its new leaves. And I've discovered that both of my Brugmansia sanguina are both coming back from the base. It's always a relief when you see that the more marginal plants have survived winter. My tower lily started to grow nice and tall. I've had to keep a good eye on this for red lily beetle. I've got quite a few in the garden this year. And my Brunnera is now in flower, these lovely pretty delicate blue flowers. This one's Brunnera Alexander's Great. In my fernery I'm starting to get some new growth from the soil level. My Terrace Ambrosia, which is a little bit marginal, has still survived this winter. And I've planted my new fern, Ursula Red. I know it's been a bad year for most of us for cordylines. My green one's still fine. My red one, I've cut away the dead leaves now and it's growing from the centre. However, my pink ones still have not shown any sign of regrowth anywhere along the stem. This is a shame as it has gone several years without needing any protection at all. At this time of year I'm still very reliant on spring bulbs to give me colour. But I am starting to plant up a few things. I've got a new aloe vera to replace the one that died last year. This Agave Americana didn't do very well in the house, so I put it in the most gritty part of my garden, along with another agave. And I've planted up pink cordyline and a curry plant in the bed that I was growing chilies in last year. And I've added in an Acer that I've had in a pot for a few years, as my other Acers seem happy in the ground here. I've now put up a couple of plastic greenhouses to help acclimatise some of the plants to being outdoors. These are tied to the trellises, however I've also used weights to help stop them from blowing away in strong winds. And I've put my strelitzias out for a couple of hours to help start acclimatising. My next new project in the garden is going to be to turn this hole into a pond, so if you want to see further updates, please make sure you're following me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram or on my website. And please make sure you're subscribed to this channel.